Let's talk slots. I'm going to talk about spacers, bushings, roller bearings, crap like that. Alright. Oh, I forgot. Sponsored by Slot Sputter. A man with no dreams is a man without hope. Slot Sputter. Which one of these is not like the others? This one. Tried my hand at customizing. My airbrush and paint stuff is in storage in another darn state. So I took a stock body, set the blower here, air intake, where I wanted it. Then I made a mark, dead center, front, and the side. Took the blower out, put a mark, with a Sharpie, small, super fine tip, in the middle, like a L. And then I started a small itty bitty pilot hole. And then I went to a bigger size, not too big, about, about as wide as my tweezers. Maybe about that big. And shot some super glue in it and put a little on top. It was a little liquidy. So I'm just, goofing around. So it's not like I'm trying to sell this or I did a better job. Put a little parachute on the back. Oh man, this fits on a tyke. I need a tyco with fatties, man. Short wheelbase. Dang. Crap. Let me change this out. I want my tires on there. Not Tyco tires. Come on. Yeah, man, when you get these Tycos, sometimes these wheels don't want to come off. Damn. Come on. Alright, they hard as hell to put on too, man. What the hell's that? Oh, that's my engine clip. Bulkhead clip. Yeah, when someone doesn't change these wheels from front to back a lot, man, they're tough as hell. So that's what it looks like on the fatties with the blower. Little parachute. It's kind of cool. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Bad to the bone. So yeah, so what I did is on the back here, all I did was I put the super glue in from here, made sure I didn't put it all over the body, pushed it in, and the goblet came out here, and I spread the goblet around and left the goblet like a mushroom head. And what I did here is drill through, put some on top, and then here I cut a little piece of my plastic that I repair my bodies and stuff with, a little square, stuck it in the super glue, and then I put all that super glue around it and on top of it, made a like mushroom head. So it's bubbled up, you can't see it, but yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm going to get me some of those from Jeg Hobbies there, like this charger one. So, I want to talk these spacers again. I found out where Lucky Bob gets his wonderful spacers. I wish I would have knew. I might have got those instead of these. These are Lucky Bob's on this pointy toothpick. Talk about this all the time. This top edge is thicker, but the one in my right hand is shorter. But the one in my right hand, I had to sand this down real thin so my motor would clear. I probably should have went thinner than what it is in here. I mean, this is my mock-up chassis. There's like, gee, not much play, but I'm still kind of working this in. These bulkheads will work in better once I put them in a car and start running them on breaking them in on my track for, an hour or two. Take a beer break, do another hour. But anyway, he got his, I found out, because I saw some on eBay. They're from Parma, PSE? What's that? I wrote it down. Yeah, PSE. So here you put this through. This is how I sanded them. I sanded my other bulkhead. This right here. Put that stick in I told you about. So this one here, I'm thinking, it would have been nice if I saw these. See, I had to buy the Lucky Bob's to figure out what kind of bushings he was using. And so I found out, then I got these. I thought these were better, but these may actually be better. For one reason. Damn, come on. Slice, break, something. For one reason. Is I think you can make this shorter, easier, because this thickness on here is perfect. So you have, play in your armature. So if you use these front and back, that's perfect thickness. I got to sand mine down to that thickness, so it takes longer for me to sand that edge down, whereas his is already done that way, those Parma PSEs. And to make this shorter, you would have to sand less. See what I mean? So it'd be less time, See, I'm kind of on a theory, if I make them shorter, I won't have to drill as deep, and that way my hole would be more accurate. And I've done it on 3 sets of bulkheads, and it's proven true. I'll show you the ones some other time. But I like the length of these JK wheel axle collars over the length of the Parma PSEs. But the Parmas would be easier to sand, and I wouldn't have to worry so much about this being totally flat, whereas on mine, this goes, oh, it fell off. Oh, crap. I don't know where it went. Oh, here it is. Whereas on mine, the part I'm sanding goes next to the armature, or towards the armature. So I would have to sand more of this and be more concerned about it being flat. That's what I was really trying to get to, is I got to be more concerned about this being flat. Whereas if I went with these, I wouldn't have to be so concerned about this being flat. I would just have to sand it shorter because it would be inside the plastic. Boom. So, I used to think these were copper, but I think he just got some older ones that are tarnished. These are brass and these are brass. So, I mean, I bought 100 of these. I'm going to have to live with them. They're not that hard to sand down, so I'm good still. No problems, no complaints. These are bushings from Wizards. They've been sitting in trash for a while. I threw them in the trash. I'm not using them. So these cost you 10 bucks, Lucky Bob's, if you don't want to do the work yourself. Buy drill bits and stuff. But you're going to have to take these out because he doesn't super glue them. You know, take them out like that. Push your tweezers into them. Take them out. This is what I had to do. Shoot a globlet of super glue in there. Right? Put them back in, like on your tweezers. Put them back in. You know, don't put a lot of super glue on the surface so you don't have to worry about cleaning all this up. You know, just press it in place. And then what I did was took a small drill bit. This is like 1/16. Well, this is 1.5 millimeters. And push it through and the super glue will come out. You wipe it off. Then you just go like that. Oil it. Or you could use an armature. Stick an armature in there. Push the super glue out. You know. And use this side maybe. Comes further out. Wipe the super glue off and then wipe the super glue off here. These have been in trash. That's why they're so dirty. And that, you know, so Lucky Bob's, you know, $10 for 2 bushings installed. You know, you can't beat it. I bought, you know, 2 sets, cost me 26 bucks, but I found these and I'm going with a different system, so I'm kind of liking what I'm doing. This bushing here cost me 16 cents. Lucky Bob's cost 10 bucks plus shipping. These Wizards cost 2 bucks a piece. I bought a bunch of these. They're too big. You got to drill too big of a hole. Where's the bulkhead? Right here. You got to drill a damn hole that big. Look at the size of that damn thing just to get this in. I mean, I could have went smaller, but then I would have had to have a press, man. I would have to have a vise and mount this in there and press it in, and you know, with super glue in there, and you know, so yeah, this is too big of a hole, man. So these are trash. These roller bearings with the flange, they're cool, but I don't think are going to be for my application. Again, you got to drill a hole too damn big. This is the same size as Wizards. From here to here on the tweezers is the same size as from here to here on the tweezers, the inner diameter. Not the hole, the inner diameter of this flange. Or whatever. But yeah, I tried one. You know, I tried this one. Damn it, come here. Where the hell did it roll? Oh, here it is. As you can see, I sanded it down thin. One of my tweezers. But again, the hole was too damn big. You know, to get it to set in there right. You know, you want these things to be set in straight, or you're wasting your time. Alright? You can't put this in there crooked, you know? So it's too much damn effort to get it straight, and, you know. So I'm not digging these either. These are trash. You know? These cost me, shoot, $5 a piece. Chunk. This one is for my Viper. She's over there sitting on a track, I think. Oh no, man, she's here. On my Roadrunner. I did a video on this stuff the other day. But I was bitching too much, man, so I had to delete it. Because, you know, I'm concerned that, you know, I'm getting out of control. Gotta watch my mouth and show respect as much as I damn can. So yeah, this replaces that brass bushing. So I'm gonna have to sand down my shank and figure out how I'm gonna have to do that, because it's got to be accurate or it'll all be out of whack. You know, the cool thing about these, I don't know if you knew this snaps in, so the bushing here actually kind of spins. It doesn't. It's free flowing. I don't know. I think I would have to check that out. Yeah. Disregard that comment. We'll think about that some other day. But yeah, and after you do the Lucky Bob, super glue them back in, because he doesn't super glue them. He may start after he hears this. But yeah, take this and get any residue super glue out there. This what is this? 1.5 millimeter. Or you can use your armature and get that glue out and oil it, man. That's, you know, you're gonna have to do a lot of this twisty stuff. Get you a jig, man. Make up a jig where you put your bulkheads in it, you know, out of a chassis, and make sure the wheels are black. Damn it, they're cool. All right. Now, where you can space up, if you're not gonna do this, these bushings, roller bearings, stuff like that, you're just gonna do spacers, you know, then you're going to have to check this play in the motor to make sure you don't overspace and burn up balanced armatures like I did, overspacing. So yeah, make a jig up. Get your 2 bulkheads and a chassis and donate it to your work environment. So this is a badass road. You know, these road runners, man, are badass on the. Where's my clip? You know what I was thinking? If I put this clip reversed, it'd make it easier for me to oil my bushings and my spacers. Oh yeah, the other day I said I was going to try to put more spacers on. I couldn't. So this basically right now, I was going to try another 15th to tighten this up. But if another 15 was too much. So this is the play I got in my Viper right now. So that's the bushing and 30 thousandths. That's 2 15,000ths of an inch spacers from Wizards. So I'm calling that done, man. I ain't over and shimmying nothing again. Anyway, back on this clip. This part is rounded in here. It helps keep that bushing in place. So I was thinking, man, reversing it like this, so I can oil my crap, right? Don't do that. You can't. This thing here, where's it at? Yeah. These 2 pieces right here, these else, bing, 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 those retain your magnets, your motor magnets in place. See? Look. See how they go right there? So you can't reverse this and be cool like I was thinking and make it easier to oil. Remember that one video where I cut up my pinion? Well, oh yeah, Viper says put them on this way, push, and push down, it goes on. So that's cool, I learned that. Another thing, remember a video I cut my pinion and thinking I can get my oiler in this way, you know, and get to the drive shaft better, and that was a mistake. I found out you're supposed to oil this way from one of Viper Scale Racing's or Harding Creek or somebody. Harding Creek's got a lot of kick booty videos. So yeah, you can't reverse that battery retaining clip, battery magnet. So anyway, let me show you this Roadrunner, man, on the Viper, man. This fits on the low clip, you know. This is badass, man. Look at that. Look at that, man. That is cool as hell. With the fatties, you know. This is easily becoming one of my coolest bodies I like, man. Just because the front end is so long. And you know, and the windows are like way back by the wheels, and there's just like a little trunk area, man, with the roof, man. That's badass. Look, man, I'm digging that. That's kick ass. Shit, yeah. And it's a wide body, man. That's the other thing, man. Like this Camaro. See, let me see. See, look, this is. I'm calling that edge to edge. Look on this side, where my pointing finger's at. Right? Look at the Roadrunner on this side. Look how it is that much wider. That is badass, man. Look at that thing. Huh? That's kick ass, man. Talk about fat. Dude, ain't nothing gonna knock that off the track. I got these two too. These are nice. Richard Petty. The King. Yeah. I'm gonna get me some more. I think okay, this is a Plymouth Dodge Chargers. 70 Chargers are the same body style, I think. So 71 Chargers. I'm not sure what year this is. So yeah, I tried the roller bearing. It's the same deal, man. I had to drill a big ass hole. So I'm kind of thinking that my best bet on my Tycos. Well, I'm setting up a jig that right now I'm going to do the roller bearings on all my Vipers, even my 6 ohm. This is a 6 ohm balance from Wizard. My Sally 1, where is she? Here. It's a 6 ohm balance from Wizard. I'll be taking this paint off. I just haven't done it yet. I'll be sanding this bottom down, man. Make that shit look sweet. Where's that? Where's the one? Oh, here, like this chassis. Sand that down, make those bulkheads flush. I thought this ain't Sally 1. Where's Sally 1? Oh, it's on the damn Roadrunner. No, that's the Viper. What do I do with that? Oh, it's over on the track. But anyway, I was talking about sanding these down. I'm going to do that on my cars for sure. I had something else to say, but yeah, well. Don't have to do it on the Vipe. The Vipe is flush. Killer. The jig. Right. So make a jig for yourself. And so you can space up your engine if you're not going to do the bushings. Well, this time we want to keep. If you don't want to do these bushings. Parma. These Parmas would probably be easier to sand out than the JK. So, oh, I got them on. Because all you would have to do is sand this. You wouldn't have to worry about keeping it flat, blah, blah, blah. You know, and it would be easier. This is already set length for you, like 5/1000ths of an inch. You know, I'm going to have to live with these and take the hard route, take the high road. So, it doesn't take that long to sand them down. I got it down to a science, so that's cool. But I'd like to give a shout out to DC race jets. I haven't bought none of his products yet, but the way he sets up his chassis, he says that he line bores them and stuff. That gave me an idea. I'm going to adapt that technique somehow for doing my brass bushings for my armature. So I plan on setting this up as a jig as well. You know, I got a hole here in the back to view the pin. So this is pretty cool. So, you know, he drills through this from the front. You know, this pin, the dead center of this drive shaft is supposed to be dead center of this pinion shaft is supposed to be dead center of this drive shaft. Not lined up with it. Not a T. None of that crap. Dead center of the end of this is supposed to be dead center with the middle of this width. Alright? That way you know. See, man, damn cars are over there, man. Shit, I left them on the track. Here's a stock Tyco. But my cars show that what I'm talking about better. This end of the pinion is going dead center to this gear saver. Alright? If you took all this crap off, the pinion and all this gear saver stuff, the drive shaft and dead center is going to dead center of the width of this drive shaft, pinion shaft. It's my fault. So, but yeah, I'm going to adapt his technique. I think he's definitely more skilled at it than I am, man, but that's a kick-ass technique he's got, man. Line boring those chassis, man, and building those cars. That's badass, man. The dude is top shelf, man. I'm going to have to buy some stuff from him. You know, I want to build my own cars. You know, I'm that kind of idiot, you know. But yeah, I definitely want to, you know, flip him some money. You know, I would encourage everyone out there in the slack car community. You know, even though I'm a butthead, I'm part of it too. But I would like to encourage you to don't be loyal to one supplier, you know. I think it would be nice of you as an individual to spread your money around. You know, like I throw some money at Hardin Creek every few months. I'll throw some at Viper, Wizards. I'm going to start throwing some money to RC Race Jets, you know. But those pancake selling people, pancake motor people, don't throw them no money. Oh, all right. So I think I covered it all. You know, these are too big. The Wizards is too big for my application. It may work for you. Don't get me wrong. The other day when I said, you know, you don't need Wizard long shoes. You know, I'm talking from, you know, a poor boy's perspective. Okay? You don't have to buy the best. You don't have to have the best. I mean, I bought some. I showed you in one of my videos. Shit, I got a shitload of Wizard ski shoes, you know. You know, but if you're working on a budget and you're trying to really be cool about your stuff with some fatties on there, you know, these tires cost something, you know. These gears cost something, you know. You know what I mean? So, you know, everything costs money, you know, so... you know, I think, you know, I'll throw on some, I'll use some of them someday, the Wizard ski shoes. I mean, I think that, you know, they're cool. You know, I got some Viper. That's what these Vipers are. These are ski shoes. You know, they go all the way to the back. Yeah, I had to switch these over. I'm finally starting to get some wear in this one because the springs were too tense. The spring on this side was flattened out. This one was like real good, you know. So I stretched the springs to the same width, a length, and I switched the shoes. But I haven't been running that much, so it hasn't worn in like this. This shoe used to be on this side. So I'm working them shoes, man. That shit costs money, son. That's $1. Yeah. You know what grandma says? It's not what you make, it's what you save. Build, drive, crash. Slots out.